Welcome to the second part in the two-part series. If I lost all of my skincare, what would I buy first? The first part was if I lost or had stolen all of my makeup. So if you haven't seen that one, I will link it at the end of this video. But this one, this would be a devastating process for me. It's been an emotional journey. I've had nightmares about this video. I love my skincare so much, and I have so much of it, and depending on my mood and depending on the mood of my skin when I wake up in the morning depends on what products I use. So to narrow it down to one product in each category, it's been so hard. I have managed it though, finally, and I am settled on my decision. So we're going to be going through devices, cleansers, moisturizers, actives, SPFs, all of the products that I definitely cannot do without. These are definitely my first purchases that I would make if I lost absolutely everything. Breathe, Gemma. This is going to be a long video because there are quite a few products to talk about, so grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a few snacks. Let's get on with it. Let's talk about devices first. This portion of the video is sponsored by Current Body, the home of all fantastic at-home skincare devices. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for supporting my channel the way that they do, and there will be some discount codes coming up as well, so stay tuned. So I have so many different devices that involve either radio frequency, laser, LED, microneedling, microcurrent. It's taken me a while to narrow this down to exactly the devices that I would want to buy first. Actually, I say it's taken me some time. It didn't take me any time whatsoever. I knew exactly which devices I wanted because these are the devices that make the most difference for me. They're the ones that I want to use most, and I use most frequently. You do have to be consistent with devices for them to work, for you to receive results. So the ones that I'm consistent with are these three. My skincare device non-negotiables are my Zip Halo and my LED devices, so my Current Body Series 2 mask and my Current Body Neck and Deck Perfector. In fact, they do have a brand new Neck and Deck Perfector, which is the Series 2 Neck and Deck Perfector, which I am loving right now, so that is definitely the one that I would buy first. I use my Zip Halo for a little bit of a confidence boost. Usually skincare devices and skincare products in general, it's a slow burn, it's a slow process, and you'll receive results and benefits over time. This is immediate. As soon as I've used this, I notice that my skin is more lifted, it's firmer, it's more sculpted, my cheekbones are more defined, my jawline is more defined, and my skin has a beautiful, youthful glow to it, less texture. This has nanocurrent technology in there as well as microcurrent technology, so as well as those immediate results, you're going to get long-term benefits over time with continued use. I love everything about this device, and because there are so many programs to follow on the app on your phone, you never get bored with it. Ever. I mean, it's just not a monotonous process, and because it's not a monotonous process, I am consistent with it, so I'm continuing to see the benefits. Next up, let's talk about my LED devices from Current Body, the Current Body Series 2 mask and the Current Body Series 2 Neck and Deck Perfector. Both of these are phenomenal for anti-aging, so they have different wavelengths of light. We've got red light, we've got near infrared, and we've got deep near infrared as well for that extra punch of anti-aging right where you need it. So in the mask, it's around the eye area where you see the most visible signs of aging. You're going to get that deep near infrared around those areas as well. Also around the marionette lines, you'll get that deep infrared there as well. So the light is going to penetrate deeper where you need it most. Introducing the Neck and Deck Mask Series 2. This is a definite upgrade from the Series 1 Neck and Deck Perfector. However, if you already own the Neck and Deck Perfector Series 1, you don't need to upgrade to this. You are still getting the benefits of your device. In fact, I do believe they are still going to be selling the Series 1 on the website. This is just for those people who've never tried LED devices before, really wanting to target aging at a deeper level, or are ready for that upgrade. I am so pleased that I have upgraded to this because the benefits are phenomenal. So let's look at the differences between the Series 1 and the Series 2. The Series 1 has 50 LED bulbs for anti-aging, whereas the Series 2 has 229 LED bulbs for anti-aging. The Series 2 also has a bigger surface area, and the LEDs are spaced out all the way to the edge of that surface area. So you're going to get LED treatment in a wider area than with the Series 1. Not only is the chest area a wider surface area, but the neck area is also a wider surface area. It's slightly longer. So not only am I going to get the benefits of LED at the front of my neck, I'm also going to get it all the way around my neck as well. The Series 1 has 2 clinically proven wavelengths of red and near infrared, whereas the Series 2 has 3 highly precise wavelengths. So we've got red, near infrared, and deep near infrared. The deep near infrared bulbs are around that central chest area where a lot of people get more pigmentation and those deeper wrinkles, because that is the area of the chest that is exposed the most. Both the Series 1 and the Series 2 neck and neck masks are equally as comfortable to use. I don't really see very much of a difference in that area. However, if all of my devices were lost or stolen, I would definitely plump for the Series 2 over the Series 1 because there are just more benefits to be had from that mask. Like I said, I do have discount codes to share with you for all of the devices that I've talked about in this video. I will link those on the screen for you now and also in the description box. So make sure you check out the description box before you buy. Click on the links to learn more about these devices. Next up, we've got the Maysama Green Rooibos Pressed Serum. I absolutely swear by this to use alongside my LED devices because this boosts and enhances and speeds up the benefits that you're going to get from your LED, and this is clinically proven to work. It seriously is an amazing serum and a great antioxidant to boot. I believe Mother's Day weekend, Maysama have a buy one get one half price sale on everything on their website. So if you want to take advantage of that, I will put the offer on the screen for you now as well as my discount code. Does anybody else have OCD when they are using a cleansing balm? I really just can't dig into a cleansing balm. I have to strategically go around the edge so that everything is symmetrical and looks the same from above. That's really sad, isn't it? My favourite cleanser of the moment, and it's the one that I would definitely purchase first, is from Elemis. It's the Pro Collagen Black Cherry Cleansing Balm. Now, I've always been a huge fan of the Elemis cleansing balms. The original version isn't really my scent of choice. It's a little bit too strong for me. This one is definitely right up my street. It smells a little bit of those cherry Haribo sweets and I really love that. So there's a little bit of something special and yet it's still an adult fragrance. We haven't gone into the fruity juvenile scents. This is still very sophisticated, very luxurious. It still makes me feel very, very special when I'm using it. I love it. It's like a lemon curd consistency, yet not sticky. It's got that thickness and the texture of it very, very smooth. It goes on incredibly beautifully, melts down all of my makeup, my SPF, any grime that I have deep down in my pores. And instead of taking this off with a cloth, I do like to emulsify it and remove it with a splash of water, which you can do with this. That is not the same for all cleansing balms, but it definitely is true for this one. I don't exfoliate my skin every single day of the week. I just don't think it's necessary. In fact, I think if I did exfoliate every single day, my skin would become really irritated from over exfoliation. However, a couple of times a week I do use the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, and these would definitely be one of my first purchases that I made if I lost all of my skincare because they are so convenient, quick and easy to use. There's no messing about with any sort of formulas and cotton rounds, and as you can see, I am needing some more. I am running extremely low. Every single one of these little round pads is coated in the most gentle yet effective acid exfoliant solution, and all you need to do, take one of the cotton rounds out, wipe it over the areas of skin you want to exfoliate. You can use these on the face, but you can also use them on the body as well if you want to, if you feel like there's some solution left over. I like to go down my arms because my arms do tend to get a little bit rough in the summer months. These are what I use. Another product that I cannot be without is the NIOD Superoxide Dismutase Saccharide Mist. I have spoken about this product since the beginning of time. I think I love this for multiple reasons. One, it's a great antioxidant. Two, it gives hydration in abundance. Three, it's incredibly comfortable on the skin. It's so lightweight you can't feel it. It's like splashing water on the skin. Four, it's incredibly cooling and calming. Five, it sinks into my skin effortlessly and immediately hydrates and plumps. And six, this is a great makeup remover. So it's not a cleanser, so I wouldn't recommend that you take your full face of makeup off with this at the end of the day. However, if I've been swatching on the back of my hand, or maybe a little bit of my makeup, whether that's eye makeup or under eye concealer, goes a little patchy when I'm applying it, I take a cotton round, spray a little bit of this on the cotton round, and remove the swatches or the mess with this product. Number one, it's going to wipe away any dirt or debris. And number two, it's not going to dehydrate the skin. It's not going to irritate the skin. In fact, complete the opposite. So this is on my desk all the time for multiple reasons. Let's talk about which actives I would buy first. Now, I'm going to talk about peptides quite a lot in this video. I've said for a long time that I think peptides are going to be the next big ingredient in the skincare industry, and I wasn't wrong. I mean, I hate gloating that I was right, but no, I don't. I really don't. I was right. I was right. Peptides are absolutely fantastic. This would be the first peptide solution that I would buy. Now, this is a growth factor solution, but growth factors are essentially peptides, so, you know, I can be forgiven. This is from The Ordinary, and it's the GF 15% solution. This is such a great formula. It is water weight. It is like adding water to the skin, very cooling, very calming, and it contains 3 plant-based growth factors. You've got IGF, EGF, and TGF. Each of these growth factors do slightly different things. If you want to see me go in depth about this solution, I will link the video where I do a deep dive on this up here for you, and also at the end of this video. But essentially, this is going to build collagen, elastin, refined skin texture, plump, firm, reduce fine lines, reduce wrinkles, everything that you want a formula to do. This pretty much does it all, and it does it all affordably at the same time, which is a bonus. Another affordable peptide products, I've also just done a standalone review on this. I love this stuff. It is silky smooth. It makes my skin feel absolutely superb, and it has 50 peptides within this formula. Peptides that are all different shapes and sizes, some large molecular structures that will sit on the surface of the skin, not only to seal in any hydration, but also to add hydration from the above to below. And then you've got those smaller molecular weight peptides that will really hydrate, nourish, increase collagen production and elastin production from beneath. So really beautiful formula. It looks like it's going to be quite a sticky formula. It is deceiving. It is not, but it sinks into my skin beautifully well. And like I said, it's such a silky, smooth texture, and really, really does hydrate. And even though it's very, very lightweight, this also nourishes as well. So when I'm using this, I don't feel the need in the daytime to use another moisturizer over the top of this, which is a win-win for my dry skin and also for my makeup application. I just love it. I would definitely need to purchase the Bioma Phytomucin Glow Serum. This feels like a snail mucin product. It is quite slimy to the touch. It definitely is quite stringy when you do the finger test, but it's not one of those sorts of serums. It is, however, incredibly hydrating and lightweight, and I cannot do my under eye makeup, any under eye concealer, without using this first. first. This not only has that phytomucin within there, which is going to deeply hydrate, it also has ceramides, which is going to really look after that skin barrier, making sure that your skin barrier function is working correctly. And it has panthenol, so it's going to be really soothing and calming, and some peptides in there as well, so also beneficial. Another eye cream with a tremendous peptide in there that does so much for the skin is the OneSkin OS1 Eye Topical Supplement. Now, OS1 is the peptide in here that is going to do all the work, and it is clinically proven to reverse the skin's biological age. The topical eye supplement has the highest quantity of OS1 peptide in there, which is why I not only use it around my delicate eye area where you see a lot of visible signs of aging, I also use it on any marionette lines that I have, and I use it down my neck. I've spoken about this a lot, but I will mention it again very quickly. OS1 peptide works by reducing the senescent cells that you have in your body. So as we age, we get more senescent cells, which are like zombie cells. They're the bad cells in the body. And these senescent cells turn healthy cells into senescent cells. So it's a bit like a vicious circle. You get one senescent cell, and then all of a sudden you've got 10, and all of a sudden you've got 100. And these senescent cells break down collagen, they break down elastin, so you get that sagging effect, lots more texture. The OS1 peptide not only reduces the amount of senescent cells you have in your body, but it can also increase the amount of healthy cells that you have in your body, increasing collagen and elastin production, decreasing texture, increasing firmness, and all that. I'm a subscriber of Dermatica, so I do get tretinoin delivered every single month through my door. However, if I had everything stolen, I would have to wait for my next delivery to come through. And while I am waiting, I would treat myself to the Murad Retinol Resculpt Overnight Treatment. I really love this. Now, if this isn't within your budget, The Ordinary do a retinol 0.2% solution, which is absolutely fantastic. Yes, I prefer this one more, but you're going to get similar results with The Ordinary formula. So this one for me is more nourishing and hydrating and slightly more gentle. So I believe this is encapsulated retinol. It's not only great for use on the face, you can also use this all the way down the neck, on the chest, and I love it. It does have a little bit of a scent to this. So if you're not into scented skincare, you may not like it, but it's such a lovely, rich formula. And yeah, I couldn't think of anything better to apply to my skin whilst I wait for my Dermatica treatment to arrive. Let's talk about moisturizer first. Again, you will already know that I'm going to mention this product because it is my favorite moisturizer of all time. It's the Dr. Sam's Flawless Moisturizer Intense. My skin loves this. My mum buys it for everyone she knows. If it's their birthday coming up, this is a great gift, and I don't think she's found anybody that doesn't like this yet. It is the perfect mixture of nourishment and hydration in a beautiful, silky smooth yet thick and inviting texture. This is the hug that my skin usually needs. Not only is this hydrating and nourishing, it's also soothing and calming, and it has sunflower shoot extract in here which will help boost NAD+ levels within the skin. NAD+ is that battery charging ingredient that will get into those cells, give them more battery, give them more energy and life so they can get on with the tasks that you want them to do, like collagen production, elastin production, and skin barrier repair. I've got 2 SPF products that I need in my life. Now, this may change slightly because I am testing out lots of new SPFs at the moment. So is my mum. We're going to come together and do a best SPF video. So this number 1 may change in the very near future, but at the moment I am absolutely loving it. This is from Beauty of Joseon, and it is the Relief Sun Aquafresh Rice Plus B5. It's an SPF of 50 with a PA rating of ++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ so really high protection. I love this. It is a gel-like cream consistency. This is such a lightweight, weightless, non-detectable formula that is incredibly hydrating, very comfortable on the skin, sinks in beautifully, and I can use it around my delicate eye area with no stinging whatsoever. It doesn't give it too much nourishment, which is what I like about this. You may need something completely different if your skin needs a lot of nourishment first thing in the morning, but I just find with the rest of my skincare, all I need from my SPF is that protection, not that protection, hydration, and nourishment. Now, this gives hydration in abundance, but not that nourishment that makes my makeup slide off my skin, which is definitely what I don't want. The last SPF product, which is a staple in my life, this is definitely something that I would not be able to live without, is from Dermatology, and it's the Luminous Eye Corrector SPF 41. Now, I apply SPF all over my skin with the Beauty of Joseon products. This is an added bonus. It is an SPF of 41. I don't apply a lot of it underneath my eye, but boy, does it work. It helps to color correct, it helps to brighten, and when I'm going out first thing in the morning, when I've got to be at the side of a football pitch at 9 o'clock and we have to set off at 8 o'clock in the morning, this is a must, because I look very, very tired first thing in the morning, and it's not been that sunny here in the UK, so a pair of sunglasses aren't really an option. So this is the next best thing for hiding my dark circles and adding that little bit of extra protection just in case the sun should start to come through the clouds. So that's it. They are the skincare products that I would buy first if all of my skincare had been lost or stolen. And if you know me well, you know how much of a traumatic experience this was for me. To even think about my skincare being lost or stolen was enough for me to have palpitations. And I know I'm making light of this. I know there are bigger things in the world, but it really did make me panic just a little bit. So yeah, they are all of the products that I would buy first. And then the next month I would probably buy the same amount of products again, just different ones. And the next month I would probably buy the same amount of products again, just different ones, until I built up my stash all over again. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please let me know what you've thought about it in the comments section. Also, please don't forget to check out the current body links in the description box. I've linked all of the products that I've spoken about in this video in the description box, so don't forget to check those out, and also look for the offer codes if you are thinking of buying. Please don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.